Hello teachers, in this video I am going to tell you about how can you define the activity of a midterm examination. So on VLE, especially on the virtual learning environment system. So what are the criteria, what are the steps you have to follow it in it? So let me tell you first of all what you have to do. For example, I have already created my activity, but again I'm going to create it, but keep it in mind your midterm activity is in the period of what is in the period of for example 28th of December to 1st of January. So what you have to do that you have to create the midterm activity in the period of this week. So what you have to do, for example, I am going to create midterm activity from 11th January to 17th of January, but whatever the time period you have allotted, for example, you have given your exam date is 2nd of January. So what you have to do, you have to create in the first week of January. So for example, right now I'm going to create my midterm activity. So how can I do that? So first of all, what I have to do, I have to move on into the turn on editing. So when I turn on editing, so I am able to create the activity. So what you have to do, you have to go into your course. This is my course, engineering mechanics, and what I have to do here, I have to create the activity, and I will go in this week and I will write it down or click on the tab of add an activity or resource. So when I click on it, so what will happen, so I have to go into the assignment, and when I reach to the assignment, so what I have to done, so I have to write the assignment name as midterm midterm exam winter 2020 to 21. Okay, done. It's up to you, whatever you want to give it, and you have to define some instructions over here. So it must be given by the your department or your university. So for example, I have instructions I have already copied at a word. So let me tell you how can you do that. So you have to put that description over here. I am going to put it, and if you want to display it on your page, so you can click on the display description on course per page, and then you have to add file over here. So you have to add the template answer script. So you have to choose the file, and it must be provided by your department. So what you have to do, you have to click on it, and you have to click on the template answer script, and you will open it, and you will write it down template answer script over here in the save as tab. So when you will click on it, you have to upload this file. You have to click on the upload tab, and you will see there that there is answer script, template answer script. So what you have to do, for example, is your paper is on which date, it is on 12th of January. So if it is on 12th of January, so you have to allow submission on the 12th of January. 12th of January, you have to click on it. It's according to the date of your paper. And the timing is from, for example, your timing is from 8 to 11. So submission from after 1 hour of start of exam. So you have to click on 8. And the due date is 12th of January, and see, it will remain same, and it is at 11 o'clock. So it is, you have to click on the 11, and you have to click 9 o'clock because you want to allow submissions from after 1 hour. So your exam will start from 8 o'clock in the morning, and students are allowed to submit their papers or solutions from 9 o'clock. And the due date means the end timing of your paper is 12th of January, and it is on from 11 o'clock. And cutoff date, you are going to give 1 hour extra. So 12th of January, and you will click on 12. So you will click on 12 here, and what you have to do next, you don't disturb this. Submission type, you have to allow maximum number of upload files are 10, and the file submission is okay, 10 MB and PDF. So feedback types, there is no need of click a comment in line, there is no need of feedback comments and annotate date. PDF it is allowed, whatever it is given to it. And submission settings, it is okay. Group setting, grading it should be on point. And the point, for example, it is midterm exam, so it is of 20 marks. And you have to allow use marking workflow, yes, so leave it as it is. But one thing you have to do, you have to go into the restrict access. So when you click on the restrict access, so you have to give the date. So because you will upload the paper before the before 1 day or 2 day before, so what you have to do, you don't want students to see their papers before the timing, before the date. So you have to give the date that when paper will start on the 12th of January, and it will start from 8 o'clock. So you have to click on the 8 o'clock. So paper will student will able to see the paper at 8 o'clock on the 12th of January. And paper is invisible, remain invisible before 12th of January 8 o'clock. So after that, what you have to do, you have to save and return to course. So when you have done this, so you can see over here that midterm activity is created in the week of 4th of January to 10th of January. And you can see over here, it will its color will be gray here. It should not be purple. So it will be not visible to the students. So this is the way you can, it will be available from 12th of January. So students are enabled to see that their papers or their paper before 12th of January. Also, hopefully it will be understandable to you. And keep it in mind, I have given the paper date is 12th of January, so it will come in the week of 11th January to 17th of January. So I right now my midterm exam is on is in the week of December. So I am going to delete this activity, so don't delete this activity before that. So after finishing my video, so I will delete this activity. But keep it in mind, this is the way you can create the midterm exam activity, or any midterm exam activity of regular exam. So this is the way you can create this activity. And then what you have to do, you have submission option separately. So you can submit the paper there is teacher submission, here you will submit the paper. So hopefully it will be clear to all of you. Thank you so much. Bye bye.